At the beginning of the year, each student is assessed by their teacher and assigned a reading level range based on word knowledge, comprehension, and fluency. The students selected for the program will be emerging readers who have mastered letter names and letter sounds and are now ready to focus on learning to sound out and read simple words. Making sure students are reading within a correct range throughout the year is important to their success. If a child struggles consistently with a text and gets frustrated, they are likely to want to give up. The opposite is also true. If a student is reading material easily and understands the meaning of what they've read, it's time to move them to more challenging reading material to fend off boredom. To provide your student with the best possible experience, we have divided the skills practiced during your sessions into two categories: activities and stories. Our activities focus on phonics, word knowledge, and vocabulary, and our stories include a range of texts that support children as they learn to decode words. Stories also give students practice with fluency and comprehension. It's important to note that activities and stories follow different leveling systems, and those levels should be moved independently as your student progresses. At the beginning of the year, your student will be assigned both an activity level and a story level. Each time you log into the platform for a session, you will see the most recent activity and story level that was presented to the student. What is important to remember is that you have the ability, as does your teacher, to move your student up or down the activity and story levels based on his or her progress. Let's start by looking at activity levels. Activity levels are the same for both flashcards and word activities. These levels follow a numeric leveling structure that goes from 1 to 9. The lowest level, level 1, includes basic words learned in late kindergarten and early first grade. These are words that should be learned by sight. Level 1 also includes words that can be decoded using the sounds children are learning in their phonics lessons. The highest level, level 9, includes more challenging words learned in late first grade and early second grade. As you move your student's activity level up or down, the words found in both flashcards and the activities will change based on the level you select. Story levels follow a different system and are more closely aligned with where a student falls within a grade level. Story levels begin at KS, or Kindergarten Spring, and go through G2 MLY, or Grade 2, Middle of the Year. Please don't worry about memorizing the story levels. We provide an easy-to-access list of levels in the platform to help you locate the next level in the sequence. At the lower story levels, the text will be very short and simple. We've done this deliberately to help build the confidence of an early reader by exposing them to sounds they have already been taught in class. It's important for children to practice reading at a level that is neither too easy nor too difficult. The goal is for your student to read aloud with confidence, practicing the sounds they have learned in class. If the student is flying through the text and they understand the meaning of what they've read, then it's time to move them to the next story level in the program. If you find the material is too difficult for your student, you can always move them back to the previous story level and then try advancing them again the following week. As explained earlier, teachers can also update the child's story levels. If they do, the new level will be displayed when you log in for your reading session. Remember, the platform will always display the last level changed in the system by either you or the classroom teacher for both activities and stories.